Hello, my name is Seymour Kazimirski. I host a show called Seymour's World on Think Tech Hawaii. It's all about opening minds and facilitating conversations. We are live every Tuesday from 1 to 2 p.m. and can be found on the Think Tech website as well as on YouTube. As we start 2014, we all hear about resolutions. I don't think yearly resolutions are a necessary part of our lives. We really make resolutions every day, whether it is to eat healthier that day, exercise a little more, or smoke one less cigarette, etc. You know what I mean. I believe it's all about attitude. People have always said, Seymour, you're so lucky. You always find a parking spot right in front. People say, I'm so lucky because I married the best woman in the world. That is true, by the way. They say it's going to rain, so we won't be able to play tennis or golf. It never rains when I play. So what is it? Is it luck or is it attitude? I think all of us have attitude, some positive and some negative. We can't just say, okay, now I will have a positive attitude. We have to start a new habit. Maybe the best addiction you could ever imagine, living life with a positive outlook. My experience started when I was a little boy. We were very poor. My parents were Holocaust survivors. My mother washed people's clothes. We rented our rooms to strangers and slept on the floor. We only had secondhand clothes, and yet we were very happy. We developed an attitude that we could do anything because we saw our parents struggle and become successful. Later in life, I believed that I could do anything. Not everything worked. I fell flat on my face many times, picked myself up and started over again. The key was that I didn't dwell on the negatives of what was happening to me. I looked ahead. I learned the lesson of don't do that again and kept going. I can give you so many examples of negative issues in my life, but that's not the focus. What if you have a flat tire? Do you swear and get all upset? That's a negative attitude. The positive attitude would be, oh well, look, I haven't had a flat tire in years. I'm not hurt. I'll fix the tire and be on my way. It's all about attitude. Now let's talk about can do, will do. This year, if we make just some small changes in our daily routine, we can have the best year of our lives. If you have time, take a piece of paper, put a line down the middle of the page, put a plus sign on one side and a negative sign on the other side. On the plus sign, write down all the wonderful things you have in your life. It could be your marriage, your children, your job, your car, your friends. Let your mind go, and you will begin smiling as there are so many things that you are thankful for. On the negative side, write all the bad things that you have in your life. If you are like me, and you are honest with yourself, you will have many, many more on the plus side than on the negative. That's the right attitude. So, we are talking about small steps. You may trip, you may fall, but if you pick yourself up and say, it's no big deal, I'm going to work on it, you will be so much better off than beating yourself up and giving up on yourself. I want to introduce you to one of my upcoming guests on Seymour's World. His name is James Labrie, and he is 19 years old. James is a foster youth who is part of one of my mentoring programs called You Are in Charge. As you can see in the photo, he's wearing a t-shirt that says, I am in charge. James is a quadriplegic with many physical ailments. He just came out of surgery and has lived in multiple foster homes throughout his life. This young man wants to be a journalist. He's completing high school and has the best attitude in the world. James says he is the luckiest man in the world. He's getting support from his friends. He believes that he can do what he wants to do. And guess what? He will. Now, if he can do it, we can do it. When you hear him speak and realize that this young man will never walk, never be able to use his hands, and yet he speaks with such enthusiasm, you will understand that you can do and will do whatever you want if you are willing to embrace a positive attitude. Thank you very much for watching. I will be commenting on many subjects as part of the Think Tech Hawaii team. I'd like to make a suggestion. Take a minute, slow down, and smell the roses. Just a reminder, Seymour's World is on every Tuesday from 1 to 2 p.m. or available on the Think Tech Hawaii website. If you would like to comment, you could reach me at seymour.kazimirski@gmail.com. Thank you very much.